Okay, first off, I just want to thank you for inviting me on.
Sure.
I have a lot to tell you, but I don't know if I'm going to remember to get it all on, but
Oh,
it's nice. It's nice that you asked a tribal member to share the experience. I'm an enrolled Assiniboine. I'm enrolled in Fort Belknap, and I was raised in Fort Peck. This is all in Montana. I was raised from the time I was like 2, I think, in Wolf Point, and I was raised. It was kind of unique. Wolf Point was down by the Missouri River, and the banks started caving in. So when the banks caved in, they moved the city. I mean, not a city. They moved the town up to more level land, and then when they moved the town, then they put in, everything that wasn't down where we were raised, but they put in highways and pavement and electricity and all of this. Well, the Indian community, we stayed down in Old Town. And after that, that was what it was called, Old Town, but it's all gone now. But there was probably 100 of us down there. And we were just all had our log houses or little frame houses, pumped water or got it from the river. And I think there was 2 phones down there. My grandma's number was 431. And so we were just kind of like cut off from everybody else that had everything else. But I had a really good childhood. We did a lot, everything was done in the community. And I think that really helped me growing up and leaving home, and had a lot of community support, a lot of family support.
coming back to the current day and the pandemic, we're just going to talk a little bit about COVID-19
Okay.
and vaccinations. Now, have you been personally affected by anyone that has COVID or had COVID-19?
Oh, I myself didn't have COVID, no. Um, my family members have, not the one who resides with me, but other family members have had it. I have nieces and nephews. My daughter and her husband, they had it.
Oh, wow.
A
And
lot
they've
of,
all recovered from it?
a lot of friends. My very, very good friend got COVID, but she didn't recover. She passed away. We just buried her probably.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
ago. Yeah. So that was hard for all of us to take.
Right.
That was a tough one. She lived here. We used to, even during, of course, we've all been hibernating, I call it, I haven't been
Of
around
course.
anyone, but we did a lot of phone calls and texts, and, we kept each other in mind. But, yeah, hers was a tough one to take. She was
Mm-hmm.
really sick at home, and on the last text I got from her, she said, I'm scared.
Of
And
course.
and went to the hospital and never recovered. But
Oh, wow.
my daughter was younger, and her and her husband, it really knocked them back. But and that was like a month ago, and she's just now really recovering. She said it's still very fatigued, very tired.
And this
But
is your close friend, you said?
my daughter, no, my daughter's in Denver.
Sorry, you said your close friend is the one
Yeah,
that passed away, right?
yes,
Right. Okay. I'm so sorry for that.
yeah, yeah. She just lived in Lockwood, I'm in Billings. She didn't live too far from here.
Okay, I see.
The family was, I felt bad for the family because they couldn't be with her, just like everybody else, you know.
With the whole isolation, right?
As well, after they get in the hospital too, you know, you can't be with them, so
Right.
it's just sad all over around how this has hit everyone. I got the first one December 22nd,
Okay.
and then I got the second one January 21st.
January 21st.
Yeah.
Now, was that do you remember which vaccine you ended
Yes,
up getting? Was it
yes,
the Pfizer or the
no, it was Moderna.
Moderna? So that
Hmm.
was the one, is that the one that's the 4 weeks apart?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Now, what kind of questions did you have before getting the vaccination?
Oh, I had all kinds of questions.
Of course, I can only
Everyone did,
imagine.
you know, because we never received any information. And I don't blame anybody for it because no one knew when we were going to get a vaccine. You know,
Right.
there wasn't any way that anybody could alert us, I don't think, you know, unless the higher ups took this serious enough to know, you know, what needed to be done. But
Mm-hmm.
what is done is done.
Right.
We found out that Fort Belknap, where I'm enrolled, that they got the vaccine. So Debbie, my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
called Chairman Work and asked him, would it help if I went to Fort Belknap, if I could get vaccinated?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that the Billings Urban Indian Clinic had the vaccine and to call there. So she called up here. They said to fill out the registration form.
Mm-hmm.
We went up, filled it out, and probably 2 days later, we were called to come in.
Okay.
So, and when we did get up there to get vaccinated, it was a very pleasant experience, very nice. They were coordinated, cordial, considerate. It was really pleasant. It was really nice.
Were most of your questions answered before your first dose was given?
Yeah, any questions that they could answer, they answered.
Okay.
Um, yeah, they were really good about it. And then they scheduled us for the follow-up. So I had my booster shot already scheduled before I left.
Scheduled at the first visit.
Yes, and then when I did leave, they gave me, you know, this form, if you can see it. Moderna,
Okay.
yeah, from CDC.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought that home and I read that later after I got home.
Did that answer any of your
Oh,
questions in that
yes, yes.
packet?
It was
Got it.
very thorough. It was a lot. Some people didn't get one of those, and they were always, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get it?" It's
I was
very
going to
important.
say, what other sources did you use to get your questions answered? Do you remember?
I didn't have any other sources.
No, just the health center and the packet that they gave you,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay. So were you comfortable going in for your first visit?
Oh, you bet. I waited a
Okay.
year for
Perfect. Were you more comfortable for your second
that.
visit than
Yep.
your first?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for that one too. I wanted it bad.
Perfect.
There was you know, the stuff you clean your hands with.
Mm-hmm. The hand hygiene.
Yeah, that was
Perfect.
all there. Let me see.
Was everyone wearing masks?
Yes, oh, of course.
Perfect.
Everybody had masks on. Trying to think of something else. I don't know. I just can't. I can't thank them enough because they were just. It was a good experience, and and it was really good. And also, yeah, that's what it was. It was very, it was confidential, and it was also sanitary, or, just like I didn't have to worry about anything,
Perfect.